Why does my inventory key not work? Is it switched? Discord? Hello?
Hello?
How are you?
The grub fishing is a jighead.
So you're telling me I'm catching something else? That sounds good.
I mean, it's not that hard to set up. It's just you just get a jighead and then the grub bait on it.
Got it. Have I caught this thing before? Oh, it's the one thing that I haven't caught.
Yeah, because it kinda needs jig or deep lures.
Inspect.
And jighead is the easiest one to get deep.
Right. I mean, I can catch it on a spoon or a spinner. That seems pretty good. I'm not seeing anything about... Oh, grub is one of the is that like preference is spoon first, correct? If I'm looking at the thing.
Not always.
Oh,
the grub is very quick to get them with.
Right. So how am I setting up a jig rod?
You need to go to the store because I don't think you have a jig head.
Right. To the store! This will be some new fishing. Fast travel, sure. Hey, Prof. You can come and join the lake trout catch if you want.
When you're at the store, you will see jig head in the hook department, I think it is.
I think I got one in my bag.
Right
Storage. I might have sold it. Bye.
Yeah. I would suggest getting a heavy one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for a 1, I think.
Yeah, like get the heavy weight of the jig head, or else it will take forever to get down.
Oh, I see.
So like it can take like 5 seconds to reach the bottom instead of like 25.
Then I need a grub. What does...
soft plastics.
I've never seen a grub in this game. Is it a souvenir bait?
No, soft plastic.
Well, that's a grub.
Yeah, there is different types, and you will see the grub in the soft plastic.
Oh, it's a name for the thing, not an actual insect.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right. Hey, Prof, how you doing, man?
Make sure it fits your hook that you bought.
Yeah, so if I've got a 1 hook, I want
Prof.
blue.
Hello, Falenta.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, right. Let's put this rod together. I think all my keybinds have reset. Yeah, it's not
pretty wonky when I started the game.
It's not opening any of the menus that I'm used to key inputting, so that's fun.
I did manage to break the game and have my information about cheese when I was looking at something else.
Oh, that's good. I do feel like the game's not running as well. Like, it's blurry. What's up, Prof?
Maybe.
I was going to say, they also like the worms as well, I think, the plastic baits, the lake trouts that you're looking for.
Classic worm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Salutations.
That's a good shout, just in case grub doesn't work, sure.
Yeah, because sometimes they're like different baits and stuff.
Worm, okay. Do I have this? Whoop. Appreciate the follow, welcome in, Creed. Thank you, man. Yep, it fits. Alright, I've got a worm, I've got a grub. Now to get in a boat, go to the middle of the lake, I guess, and drop anchor?
Yep, they don't live in lakes.
What?
Imagine. They only live in shallow rivers.
What?
Classic lake trout.
If that is accurate, I will happily throw the last giveaway Steam key in the bin. Fuck that. Today is not sponsored, so I don't give a damn.
But yeah, usually dark patches on the lake is where you can find them.
Alright, cool.
And like the grayish areas in the river areas also works.
Many more meals to make, Buck.
Gotcha.
Ah yes.
Oh, so we're going right to the middle. Okay.
I'll finish pulling this line up, then I'll come up to you guys.
Cool, cool, cool. Don't forget your weeklies and your dailies. Activate them.
I haven't played this game in so long.
Yeah, same. It's easily been like 2 weeks, 2.5 maybe.
I don't think I've played it since we did the last Friday one.
Yeah, that's the last time I played it. I haven't played it off stream since. Okay, equip rods. Roth started a challenge. That's good. I can't change rod.
Is the weeklies by any chance why are you going for lake trouts?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my keybinds are super delayed. This is weird.
Right. Yeah, all the way up here.
So I've just got to let this thing sink all the way down to the bottom, and then
Yeah, you won't even reach the bottom.
Yeah, it's ridiculously deep there.
challenge accepted.
Jumps out boat.
I can see like it snaps at the moment. It's on your last few meters and it instantly snaps the line.
Please don't tell me that's a thing. Does it just hang there? There we go. Yeah, we're settled. So now we just got to wait. I don't have to do any sort of jigging or anything.
Using a jig head, right?
Yep.
Then yes, you have to use jig.
Well, instructions unclear on that one.
You don't need to really. You can just press space while sitting still.
Oh.
You can also jig on the way down as well, and that counts too.
Well, shit. I've just missed out on 47 meters of jigging. This is literally it. I'm reeling. Fuck it. We're jigging. We're reeling. It's happening.
I mean, you can reel while jigging as well.
Yeah.
Some people usually like throw it out and then let it fall to like 25-40 meters and then just jig it back. Because it can be pretty damn boring just sitting, staring at the water jigging.
Yeah. I feel like we need some music, because this game just doesn't do music. And it's some of the best music I've ever listened to. Where is it? Music.
I don't know about this
one.
spot. Have they changed spot, profs? Yeah. Do you know that?
I didn't know about the spot that you're in now. I haven't ever caught anything out there. I've only ever caught it on the dock where I am now, and then in other spots like where I was before.
Let's turn this
I was
music up a
thinking
tiny
that
bit.
the one with the Blackfoot Basin, the one with the weather station.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the better ones.
Yeah, that's where I was. Yeah, literally just there.
Blackwood somewhere?
If you look at the map, in between the mountains, you have the super thin river thing. You have a trailhead there. There should be Blackfoot.
Yeah. Well, so just teleport there and throw into the deep?
Take the boat and you see the super dark patch just south. Is where you fish for it. It's like
that tiny little dot.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Surely
it'd be better here.
I think they like to be found at the bottom, if that makes sense, and they follow like the bait up. So like if you can't reach the bottom, I think it's sometimes an issue.
And I think like the fish shape in the south also works.
Alright, so basically if we jig here for a bit and nothing bites, it's probably worth moving. Okay.
Wait, has my boat disappeared from here already?
How do I reel in? There we go. Really nice to have a third-person view in this game while you're fishing.
Well, like a cinematic, like free-look camera as well.
Yeah, like whilst you're reeling in or doing whatever, and then when it strikes, it sort of like swoops cinematics to your POV of your character.
I can tell you for free, when I'm jigging, I'm not staring at the boat.
I mean,
usually when I jig and stuff, I just look whatever.
There's nothing else for me to look at. It's just water.
That's what I mean. Usually you look at the scenery while fishing. You don't just stare at the line going into the depths of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Toasty. It seems like there's like a haze, like a heat haze on like. It's a little bit blurry now in terms of.
Yeah, graphics on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something that's changed.
I think. Do you have experience, NVIDIA?
Yep.
Have it accidentally set your settings?
What, for the game?
Yeah.
It shouldn't, because I've got that off by default. I can have a look now.
Yeah. But the
It's not as if I'm
game
catching any fish.
experience updated and be like, oh yeah, the settings is not here, and then you just snapped it.
Let's have a look, shall we? Loading GeForce Experience. Your ultimate gaming, and then it just disappears.
I don't know about this.
That's great.
I'm going to the Blackfoot.
Yeah, I think a free look cam whilst fishing it would be nice. A third person view would also be bloody amazing. So much they could do with this game.
What's the legendary?
I have no idea.
Not a
Was
clue.
there one? I didn't even know if there one like came through.
My chat's too far gone. I don't think it actually says it either when you load in.
It usually says on the like load screen.
I didn't see it.
It's a bit weird how they announce the legendary is active, but they could have a menu that actually gives you way more information as to which one is active in game, not come to our Discord and find out this information. I get it's on the load screen, but again, like,
It doesn't say on the load screen which one is active.
it just says it's active. It's not
Yep.
this specific. I don't know
Maybe
why
that's
you'd hide
part
that
of-
information.
The fun is like you're meant to hunt down like
Meant
all
to
of the
find
fish.
it and then talk to your fellow angler friends.
Yeah.
But they just troll each other in chat. They don't actually help.
I think Panda had great friends that helped the poor sod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah.
moving a meter. Where's the car?
Come on, trout. Maybe a one hook's. It says that a one hook was good. Okay. NVIDIA. Game. Call of Wild. Fish. Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing's enabled for it. So, not sure. Not sure at all. I think it's just a game.
Probably.
Fly!
Someone is using their fireboat very close to me.
I just can't look around. Meeting's done. Whee, let's go, Panda. Yeah, we're gonna chill on some fish for a little bit. See if we can do some weekly catching.
Oh, let's go.
You got a bike? Let's go. So they do exist.
I left your boat a long time ago, though.
Oh, did you go to that basin place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's worth me just fucking moving then.
If you want it up there, I have seen people catch them on the actual dock, but not out on a boat.
Right.
Yeah. Getting I think a one hook is good enough.
Depends what size you're going for.
He's going for the fish.
The render distance is definitely different as well.
Yeah.
What have you
they're
done,
massive.
Devs?
They can take any size hook, I think.
Alright, I'm en route. You say head south, yeah?
Yeah,
From
it's-
the
yeah.
Blackwater
Do you see
Basin.
do you see the water thing?
Oh, I see two boats. I'm guessing that this is
Yeah.
you two. Lovely, lovely. Whip rod.
Fix my rods because this rod is complete ass.
Start jigging. Jig up. Jig down. Reel in. Really slow.
Oh, hey Toasty.
Yeah, man. I can't look up because apparently I have to look at the ground when I'm jigging.
Yeah, you need to see that you're actually doing up and down movements, you know.
Come on, lake
It's
trout.
planted at the bottom.
Have you not caught it yet? I was about to look in the chat to see what size it was.
Still on 30 meters. Using the wrong rod for this. They're all will get XP at least, that's for sure.
Are you jigging?
Yep. I was just about to give up and start to really give while he can get it striked. A bit further down, Toaster.
Further down?
Yeah, you're only on 18.
Oh, it's got to go deeper.
Yeah, so no, like with the reel.
18 with the
20.
reel.
Yeah, you see 18.6 out of 26.
Yeah.
That's the depth of the lake.
Yeah. Does it have to be at the bottom?
Quite close, so like 24, 23.
Fuck it. Who designed this game?
You can just open the reel when you're jig fishing.
Well, shit. How do I do that?
B.
B?
Yeah.
That's good.
If you accidentally close it, you have B to open it again.
Right. That's information I need to know. Right, I got it open. That good?
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Alright. We're up. We're
So
down.
now you're at the bottom, you just reel in a bit and
Rope.
then start jigging.
We're down. Reel in a little bit. Boom.
Oh my god, it's like it's not going anywhere.
I'm down. and that's the game, chat. That's the game. Epic Games. Have you boys claimed your games? Your new freebies?
Yeah. Any of them?
I looked at them and was
extremely
like,
good?
not interested.
What? You're not interested in Orcs Must Die 3?
Didn't really enjoy the first ones.
Seriously? You're not a fan of tower defense?
Yes and no.
Do you prefer it as a MOBA?
I prefer it more as like you only build towers. If you make that make sense, like you're not a part of the running around part.
Ah, okay. So basically, you like playing the Overlord aspect of it. So place everything, press start, and then just watch.
Yeah, start round and then just.
I
watch
mean,
everything
you can technically do that. I played a little bit of Orcs Must Die 3 yesterday. I played the second one, loved it. It was great. Played this
I think
one
I played
yesterday.
The second one with you.
I think we did for a little bit.
Yeah, you did like one session on it.
Yeah, because I think me and you got some new leaderboards names. It knocked off mine and Nick's on one of them. But yeah, I played Orcs Must Die 3 yesterday, and I feel as if it's Orcs Must Die 2, but with really shiny graphics and obviously new maps.
It's the same as the previous one, but shiny.
Yeah, it is. Like, the graphics are very impressive.
Sounds like every FIFA and NHL.
Yep. Yeah, gameplay
Football, but
wise,
shiny.
I don't feel like they've really changed much of it up, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing because they're sticking to what they know, but I like to see something different. You know, I wanted to see
5
like
meters. I can see him.
add traps that I can activate and shit that were really cool, and they just don't. They don't
He's
have
up.
them. Oh my god! I see him.
He's getting away. Come back here.
He's a
This
big
reel
one. He
is
is.
shit.
He's a real big one.
This is a small
Hello,
one.
Panda.
Hello.
Hey man.
I assumed it was you driving around. I couldn't see your name, and then I heard someone join and saw that your boat had stopped as well.
It was quite easy to see. It was Panda. You just look at the fancy dress.
Yeah, I'm only looking at the water, but I heard the vehicle. It was great.
I was doing donuts around the buoy.
Yeah, I saw something, but for some reason I pressed spacebar and my character's nose touches the ground.
I was trying to do some fun drifting, Tokyo drifted. But
Wash our boats further away.
yeah. Didn't work that well.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing much happening with this jigging.
You gotta reel in at the same time.
I have to reel in as well.
It works better. Reel in at 1 speed, add ball jigging, and shit.
It's me just holding spacebar.
You can do that, but it's boring.
It is.
Yeah.
I can confirm. I'm gonna buy Rusty's retirement farming game to fucking sit at the bottom. I'm doing it. I'm buying it.
Isn't that
I'm buying it. It's happening.
if you're bored playing a game, don't you want to play Bell, right?
Yeah. I actually really do, but I really shouldn't.
The amount you like that game is actually quite impressive.
It's.
I mean, I'm not usually a guy for those games, but I had plenty of fun. Just running around doing random crap.
It's got a horribly addictive nature, and I don't understand why. I actually don't get it.
Yep. The brain just go progress.
Isn't that what I wrote in the Steam review?
Yep. You mean
Terribly
what I wrote in my
monotonous
Steam
and tedious?
review?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Tedious and monotonous, yet somehow I still enjoy it.
Yep. I still haven't found if there's fishing, so maybe 10 out of 10 game of the year was a bit of an exaggeration, but we'll figure that one out.
7.8, too much water, too little fish.
No. Granted, you drifted in front of me. I've got nowhere to fish. What is this? I can't fish in your boat.
Oh god.
Nothing in there.
There's like good lake trout spots just south of here too.
I think this one and the south one is like the most popular ones.
I like the one that is up a bit more, and then there's another one that I've gotten a decent amount of luck in, but these are the best.
Oh, strike.
Why? What?
Oh, have I got to authorise a bloody
two
payment for a
the
£5 Steam game?
No, okay.
God, sir. Oh, I
Big
have.
boys, you can go big hook.
Yeah.
Got like a
But
2-0 on.
be fishing for like 15 minutes just to get a fish is nah.
Yeah, I've been playing this for about half an hour. I haven't caught anything yet. So, if I was on Norway, I'd have like six salmon by now.
If you go,
While throwing on land.
if you go a
Yep.
one hook with grub, you're gonna catch it non-stop here.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yep. I'm not doing the catching part. I'm doing the one grub.
Wait, you doing grub?
Yep. One hook grub.
Ah, you might want to put a worm on there.
Fucking worm. I was told grub.
I told you one when you bought one, so
You did, and I forgot. Oh
That
shit.
might be a reason why you're not catching.
Look, a random person on the internet Reddit thread said catch it with the grub, and then Prof told
yes.
me to do worm, and I forgot to talk to Prof and consult
Random
him
man
on
the internet.
what was happening.
Is that the same guy who's pissed off they couldn't read about terms and conditions?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's uninstalled Helldivers and is now on strike.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm installing Rusty's retirement. How long will this take? Let's put it there.
I literally went online to go make a fake PlayStation account, like just to see how hard it was. It was absolutely not an issue.
Yep.
What is this Rusty retirement you're talking about?
what did I miss?
So Rusty's Retirement is a game that is basically an idle farmer at the bottom of your screen, and it just plays. So you have cute little people walk around and plant seeds, harvest them, do all that stuff, and it's all done over the top of any other program that's on that monitor. So I can be fishing right now, and hopefully I can put it at the bottom of my screen and on Twitch, so that I can have 2 games playing simultaneously at the same time.
So you can get double the viewers because they're watching 2 different games.
Well, yeah, but
Category you're gonna go in.
I wish there was a category for, Rusty's Retirement Fishing Fund would be good, yeah? Angler Retirement,
Is there a Rusty's retirement one? Because like,
Just
how do you normally play that?
co-stream with your bot and said that he's playing Rusty's.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, this is an idle. Whoa, it's loud! Bloody hell! means I can
I use
turn off
that
that
in British
music.
terms. That
There
was
we go.
good, wasn't it?
I appreciated that. It made sense to me. I wouldn't have put it otherwise.
Yeah, no, it's complicated.
Strike again.
So like one of my YouTube content creators I watch a lot, he's playing a lot of Pioneer at the moment, and they have like a currency in the game that's like tokens. He calls them twid. Instead, he's like, these are the quid, and these are the twid. I'm like, all right, this one costs 500 twid, this one costs 500 quid.
So how do I get specifically?
Brits just can't comprehend other forms of money.
Have you seen the Foundry game, Panda?
The Foundry game.
Yeah, I think it just got released on Steam.
If it
Can
just
I
got
can I
released,
add this? It's not going to ruin me.
Like if it's a game you've been stalking.
Stalking. Yeah. I'm quite known to be quite the stalker.
Game store.
I mean, you mean usually is quite good on the extract shooters and factory games.
Factory games, yeah. But Foundry. You have not actually. Oh my god, that's loud. Steam page. Let's calm down.
It looks like Minecraft-esque, but
Interesting.
But
I see Toasty starting to farm.
Yeah, that's not really catching as it should.
No, I think it's
Don't worry, boys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm seeing a surprise lack of names on my screen that you're catching later.
I'm sorry, look at the Foundry. And to be fair, I'm also using a 1-knot hook, so I'm only going for the big boys.
Yeah, I'm using a tool. Get those.
I think 2-knot's only diamond.
No, it's gold.
Oh, it's also gold.
Yeah. Well, I put gold on it, so.
One is gold, 2 is silver.
That's what I thought. No, 1-knot.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
1 knot, okay. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's a
So-
different kind of breed.
That's it's a Giga Chads.
How do So this game advertised itself as it will sit at the bottom of my my screen. I click in Angler and the game fucking disappears. So
I think you need to have borderless.
what, borderless Angler?
Yeah. Like it can't snap on full screen games.
Yeah, I'm already on borderless.
Maybe it
Also-
can do it on.
Isn't there a windowless borderless? Sometimes the games are very weird on that one.
It depends if it's DX12. DX12 doesn't have a borderless window mode.
So how do I get this on my other monitor?
DX12 launches everything borderless windowed. And there's no full screen prioritization on DX12. So if it's running DX12, it won't have
But
it.
amazing. I hate full screen games.
Yeah, DX12 gets rid of full screen completely. It's all
So
borderless
do you have
windowed.
to click on the actual
Oh, good God.
requirement, or is it
Rossi? No, he just runs around the screen and does everything himself.
I haven't
Just
seen him
watch
do
it.
anything yet?
I don't think it's because I've issued him an order. Am I supposed to do that?
Ask Sarah. Sarah spends. I see Sarah playing more Rossi Retirement than anything.
So right now, I actually have. You guys on stream will see like the full screen of the fishing game. I put it on windowed, and it's like it's about this big on my screen. Hang on, it's that big on my screen. That's not acceptable.
Window.
I mean, it's 2K. Windows.
There's a lot of pixels, I tell you that. Okay,
Which pixel's the prettiest?
the one that's where's my rod? Oh my god, this has got like 1,000 frames. Holy shit, this is great. The red one's the prettiest. Yep.
The red one. That's actually the dead pixel.
I can't tap out the game. Okay, so how do I do this? Spin the cog. I just got an achievement. That's good. Why isn't he moving?
That spinning did not capture.
Yeah, it's very not moving, is it?
Oh, he's very stiff.
So how do I play this biofuel? something. Ah, here we go. Put that there. Is he moving on screen? No. What's happened?
He's very dead.
What's happened now?
I think he permanently retired.
He's been captured.
Is he moving now?
Oh yeah!
Yep.
Yeah! But what happens if I tab out? He's doing it, right?
He's doing shit.
He's wiggling. He's wiggling.
Oh, look at that! Right, I can play 2 games. You've got no idea how laggy my PC is right now.
I can imagine.
Let's have a look at the, Stuck in a fishing game, shit. So that's GPU's, 99.
You're going to play Bellrite, watching the guys build your bloody tool makers while playing Rustis.
Yeah.
Which game's faster, the idle game or Bellrite?
Do I have to like keep commanding him to do shit? How do I do stuff for me?
That's Bellrite.
Put some of these in here. That's good.
So, after watching your headache with the villagers yesterday, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a beginner's guide of Bellrite, just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Everyone's got the same issues. The fucking villagers won't eat, goddammit. All the food's burnt. They go, if you want to watch your food burnt, you gotta prioritize this. I'm like,
Yeah.
right, that order. Yeah.
It's terrible.
It was great.
Reddit is basically if you want food that they can actually eat, and remove all smokers and campfires and only have the cauldron.
Oh my god. Oh, we're harvesting weeds.
If you have the
Look at him, chat.
smoker stuff, they will put mushrooms on it apparently.
Oh, this is great. Hang on.
What?
There was another option. Hang on. Let's change farm. Fuck, no, that's Angler. How do I get... How the fuck do I close the game? Sarah!
He's just laughing in the corner. Oh god.
Oh,
God.
that's good.
You completely broke the game. Why is like...
That's
one
great,
half of
that
the-
is.
Why is half the boxes see-through?
Oh, it's because I have to filter opacity in the black. Because of the problem with this game being, you know, captured somehow still by OBS.
Can't you set up, like, what do they call it? Specific applications to capture?
That's what I've done.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But because it's still captured full screen technically on OBS's part, I'm guessing it's not coded to be transparent. But now I've put it like this, I can put all the black back, and he can farm over there.
Can't you render, like, crop the window on OBS?
Oh, I could actually. Didn't think of that. We're very much in Wing It Valley at the moment.
Oh, you haven't seen me wing it when I'm
Valley.
streaming.
Is that Stardew's sequel?
It is, yeah. It's the 2.0 version.
When I wing it, when I stream, it's a shit show. I managed to flip the camera upside down and invert it.
How do I dig more land? Oh, here we go. Crop patch. Why don't I just play this? Like...
Yeah, but I thought the idea of that was that
Fuck.
Rusty was gonna do it all.
Yeah, well, he does. You click a few things, and then I guess it will keep doing the same planting until you change it. But I don't understand.
He's just gonna expand it all.
I don't understand what I'm doing.
Is there a purpose of you doing that, though?
Can you spin the cog more?
Let's say yeah.
I mean, is there a purpose of any game?
To beat it.
Well,
be
you
the
could also potentially
You
beat
get
Rusty.
money every time you spin it.
to beat the ultimate Giga Chad. So you're trying to be the Giga Rusty.
Do I actually get money for spinning it, or is it him taking the it's him, huh?
Where's Sarah? Sarah! What's the goal of this game?
Retirement.
I found the hack. Okay, what's this? Why can't I? My farm's tiny in vertical mode.
It's not about
Oh,
the size,
that's good.
It's about what you do with it.
Look at that.
Oh my god, it's a farm. I need this.
I'm gonna start jigging. There we go. Build that, Rusty. Make it happen. That's great, that is.
Oh, I can see Toasty building the farm and waiting for Philip to finish the tool shed at the same time.
Ah, yes.
No, Philip was killed. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be lasered off, I think. Good old Phil. So if I play this vertically, I get less land, right? How do I?
It's the same.
How do I expand? I got it! What? Strike! Go!
Oh my god, he finally caught a fish.
Problem? It's getting away from me.
I believe.
Come on, fish!
There's a warning right now in Berlin. Gotta message my phone for toxic air.
Oh god.
Nice chemical factory decided to burn. Uh-huh.
Well, shit.
What they're expecting you to do is just, they're saying don't breathe.
Close windows. My balcony door's open, so you know we're fine.
Yeah, I don't think they can recommend don't breathe.
Well, that's what I was wondering. What they're
They're very liable for a lot of death that then suddenly happens.
One of the worst like warning phone messages that ever came through. I remember it. It was 7 years ago now, 8. It was in Hawaii. People in Hawaii got a message on their phone saying, "Please take shelter. Airstrike incoming."
What the fuck?
Obviously, Hawaii has a little bit of history with that. And yeah, well, the message. It was supposed to be a test message that got sent out. Instead, it actually got sent out like an actual warning message.
Oh my god.
So the entirety of the state of Hawaii went into panic mode.
Understandably.
Yeah. Can you imagine seeing that on your phone?
I actually couldn't. We had some alert system here in the UK tested. I think it was late last year. Was it early last year? I don't remember. And it was fucking terrifying. Because I forgot about it. I'd reminded myself constantly, like, my phone will bleep, it'll make some sort of thing, it's totally okay. And then the day it happened, shit myself. It was scary as fuck.
Didn't people go into like super paranoia about that the government is watching your phone or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course,
Like,
of course they do, because
why
it's
are
true.
they allowed to send these messages to my phone? I'm supposed to be private or whatever it was. Complaints.
Isn't like was that new for the UK? You guys never had any system like that, or what?
I don't think we've ever had something tested like that. Whether or not we've had that in place, I've got no idea. That's the first that I was aware of it. Yeah, I never knew of anything like that.
They could always reach out
We
to
have
the
we have
companies.
constant bloody messages popping out.
Yeah.
And since I'm living on like a border of 2 different areas, I still get messages from other areas like, your water is not working. I look at my tap is like, it does, but sure.
Come on, fish.
I must say the catching mechanic is so off, or camera I should say. I'm looking behind me.
The bobber's gone behind you.
Yeah, like but below the boat.
Yeah.
So it's
Both-
like I'm just looking like directly at my feet,
both-
but backwards. Yeah.
Come on.
It's best to keep yourself facing forward.
I know one area in
Come
Sweden will not want to
on.
get their alarms raised. Every
Really?
bit of northern Sweden have the dams can break, which means
Oh yeah.
it means get the fuck out because you're gonna get flooded.
Yep.
And it actually says
Come on.
they have estimated like you have less than an hour to make it out,
Yeah. That happens quick.
depending on which one breaks.
I still remember. right through the middle of the desert, right? And it started like raining, like real thunderstorm, like super heavy. And obviously in desert, when a thunderstorm, there's tons of flooding because there's nowhere for the water to go, so it's all like flash flooded. Fucking terrifying, let me tell you that.
You see the rain just bounce on the ground.
Yeah, and like cars get swept away and shit, and I'm just sitting there. I was driving my Mini Cooper at the time through it, and
Oh yeah, the ultimate terrain vehicle.
yeah, I was like,
It's a British
Yes!
It's amazing.
yeah, I
He's
was
gold, boys! Yeah.
I wanted.
That's cool.
It's a lot better on gas than my Jeep, so I was like taking it through. And then of course I go through the fucking desert during the one day it rains, and it was terrifying. I literally got out just in time. Like I'm watching cars behind me, literally getting like swept away. I'm like, keep driving.
Christ.
Into the high ground.
Legendary Sidewinder. There you go.
And there we go.
Okay. He is.
Oh, man. What's this farm thingy? This is Rusty's retirement. It's an idle farmer.
What's his name?
I don't think I can even catch him with.
It sits on the side of my monitor, so it's currently where I am here on my monitor, but I can still fish. So it's got a transparent overlay. And then I can have it if I wanted across the bottom instead, which we can showcase right now. Here. Quit. Can't bother with saving. It's totally fine. Let's relaunch the game. Bearded Fury, hi, welcome in. Let's get the farming sim back up. Oh god, it captures the window. Interesting. No. That. Create. Well, shit. Oh god, it cutting the top off. Sure. There we go. Yeah, we've definitely got a nicer vibe with that, I think. Sure. Alright, let's do some planting. We'll do a wheat field here. Let's build another field next to it. And then, what have we got here? We've got a harvest bot. Harvest crops and carries them to storage units. How do we do a storage unit? Water bot, biofuel, plants, water well, storage unit. I need more of this. How do I get that? Can't afford this? Okay. Get some more wheat in here. Sure. How good's that? Now I can carry on fishing.
Yeah, so
Quite annoying extra grind that you need to do.
It's good, right?
Yeah, so I've got the 1800 now, but all of the gear that I've picked up now is like so under leveled
It doesn't matter.
because of it. So I'm like,
Because
you
a lot
said
of
I can level it up still after, right?
yeah, and a lot of content in the game is level capped at 1600 anyways, so even if you had more, it wouldn't really matter. It depends on the
classic
content you're
Destiny
doing.
talk.
Like when you launch an activity, it'll say like 1600, and anything above that
Where's the bot?
doesn't matter.
There we
So
Isn't it like you get 5 extra if you're over it?
it's nothing. There's a lot of stuff
playing
I have, like,
two
you
games
use
at the
the
same
bot for,
time.
but there's also a lot of stuff you don't. So
Nice this is. And this music that you can hear is the farming game. It's beautiful. Where's Discord?
Oh,
There we go.
12.2.
It went up. I still not my record.
Okay. Let's get some
I was
radish.
So bored yesterday when I did my farm.
I can imagine. Yeah.
I was like, let's do all the braves. I can get the alpha key. I was like, restarting over and over.
I reckon I'll probably need to like disassemble a load of like epic stuff to get the shards to buy from thingy.
Yeah, you need 30 shards.
Yeah.
Buy.
I don't think I've got many at the moment at all.
Is there any like spreadsheet with actual good talent so I can like filter out the one that's missing and like complete garbage traits that you can
I need
easily
money.
delete?
Spreadsheet? No, because every weapon is different. Some weapons you want a trash perk that's on another weapon, kind of thing. There's not like
Yeah, like
Let's
but
do
I
some
mean, like, you
fishing.
can
Like
get-
the
Yeah, Destiny talk bores the shit out of me. So we're just gonna sit and chill. Yeah, should we get another game here, another game here, and another one over there, and then split the rest of the screen in two? I think you're onto something there, Soul. You're onto something there. Can you guys see the money value? You can. Oh, good. When that hits 290, someone remind me. That'd be great.
Yeah, but like for example, I have like 15 scout rifle, like 22 snipers, all that crap in my vault.
yeah. You can just go to that site and then they'll show you the
Reel it
perks
in.
that people keep.
Yeah, so I can go like what was it in dim?
Got a strike. Let's go.
Like you can mark the trades,
Yeah.
and then like if they have a shit trade, you can just like easily trash it.
Oh, I see someone's on.
Come on. Come on.
Catching all the silvers.
Come on.
There's also websites that do like what's a big one? That you can like sort like a bulk cleaning service kind. You can sort yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And at the end, they all get marked as
Oh my
junk or
God.
whatever. So there's
Yeah,
those.
I've seen it, Soul. I didn't realise it was a thing that was temporarily not a feature. And there's a lot of people that apparently were in the same boat. I'm not too fussed. It's totally fine by me. But I can understand the backlash the game's just received. Oh my god, this feels impossible to catch. Come on. Really, man? Really, man? It's gameception, this is. Come on. Why's my cameraman gone absolutely wonky? Yeah, I do get the backlash. I understand it. It's just a bit meh. It'll be a gloss over situation. People will just be mad today, and then tomorrow, everyone will be fine. Worst case scenario, everyone abandons the game and they do it in protest for a week. I could see people being that ruthless, I guess. And saying, yeah, we don't care about saving space anymore. This is the best community ever, and now you fucked it, so we're going on strike. I can see someone stupid doing that. But why am I still looking down? What's happened to my perspective? I'd like to look up, please. I need to plant some more wheat. Come on. Just had the most dodgy last hour. Some idiot decided to spill a pint of water on their work laptop. Oh, Charlie. If you want the day off, just ask them. How's Rusty doing? You doing the farming? He's doing great. He's right there. Please. Come on. Come on. Secure the catch. Oh, let's go.
Ooh, Toasty with the big.
Whew. Bloody hell. That's my second catch of the bloody day. Both of them are gold.
What size hook are you using?
The one.
Oh.
And I'm still using grub. I never switched to worm. So I assume.
You cheeky bugger.
I assume that, you know, my strat that I just invented is just better.
Ah, yes, that's
I've got
it.
3 back to back off the worm.
I
That's
genuinely,
4
I never thought that would work, but thanks to me, I've made it happen.
Congratulations for being amazing.
Thanks,
I'd
man.
like to thank me,
Yep.
and me.
You know what sucks about this? I can't alt-tab out the game. I have to press the Windows key 3 times to go down to my farming game so I can actually play it.
Windows key?
Yeah.
Wait, is that how they've done it? Oh.
Like, I can't alt-tab out. It's, well, excuse me. I think it's because the Angler is in a window now, and it's not actually working as it should. I mean, I'm in 2K resolution in a screen that's about this big.
I'm on again. 4 from 4.
I can't
Just saying.
win.
You know, you need that.
That's
you
how
need
it
that
works, Cinnamon.
Overwatch size
Exactly.
cursor on that screen probably too.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. My shoulder. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
The
Well,
fishes went
I need
backwards. It just zoomed in on my shoulder.
I
How's
need
Dusty
something.
doing? Is he retiring or is he working?
I'm not sure. He's about to plant some cabbages, I think.
You just click and grab the buttons, I see.
Is that what idle games are?
That's an idle clicker, that is. I'm just spinning the wheel in the middle. It's great. This actually
Can you
does
hold-
generate money.
Can you hold it?
No, unfortunately not. It's an idle clicker, isn't it? So it's very much, if you get involved somehow, you are rewarded. But
Is there a watch ad for 500 coins?
yeah. Where's wait, what? Oh my god, there's more tabs than I thought. Oh my god, there's people have different houses. What the fuck's all this about?
Wait, you mean people? You mean people?
I can buy a house. I can get Haiku's house, Sonnet, Pinion,
I like Sonic.
Forbic,
Can you get Sarah?
Echo. We can get Splunk or
Is that
Slate.
Splat?
It's-
Or is it Splat?
it could be a splat. Hang on, I can convert biofuel into money. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I need 100 more gold, and then I can make another plot of land. And then that's where we make the real money.
It's an idle game. Every time you go up a tier, it gets this.
Oh
thing
my
out
god.
of Shit. It's like, oh, I'm making 2 gold per stuff, but now everything costs double. Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works.
It's basically just the same game, but it takes me longer.
It's exactly the same game.
Fucking hell.
But you can
Come on.
upgrade your base.
Do we have a
stuff
fishing
now.
challenge
Oh,
today?
Yeah, that's good. Because you really want that.
Lake trout.
Oh, idle games.
Yeah, the challenge
But I
today
missed- the money
missed
even.
I did miss the tower
Oh.
defense conversation.
is
side.
here.
Have you ever played Rogue Tower, Toasty?
Rogue Towers. I think I've played the demo.
It's the roguelike tower defense game.
Oh no, I didn't play that one. I had it downloaded. I played Isle of Arrows or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, you did play that one. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite similar in nature. But no, Rogue Towers. Believe it or not, on my wish list. I've never
Believe
got
it or
round
not.
to playing it. you
I
know?
don't believe it though.
Yep. It's
I
one of
do-
those many
I do like
games.
Rogue Tower.
A game on Toasty's wishlist? Nah.
No.
Yep. Yep. Only the games on my wish list are worth buying on Steam. That's the way I look at it.
But
Yeah.
the ultimate
So
tower
I
defense
actually managed to find the game it's not worth. Okay.
I do have rope.
Oh no, I added it. If it's good, it gets added to the list. If it's not, then it just doesn't exist to me.
It was the game you had blocked.
Oh shit! Yeah, that one. No, that was terrible. that was god
Because you
awful.
were like, I can't
Yeah.
find this game.
Yep.
And then you looked at your blocked list and it was there. I was like, what
Yep.
the fuck?
Games that really don't appeal to me, I do actually block. Have you guys ever actually been through your own Steam games? What do they call it? Discovery queue. Have you actually done that?
Yeah, I do that quite often.
So that's how I get stuff on my block list, because if I see it, I'm like, nah, bullshit, that is blocked.
Please don't show me this again.
Like, and then if someone recommends it, like Frenata did with that one game, and I'm like, I have no idea where it is. Like, I know exactly what's happened. Like,
He's trying to block the discovery queue, not the game. He's like,
yeah, it got blocked so hard, it's gone forever on my account.
Oh.
Wait, why is there a wheat, cabbage, and a cranberry in a spinning wheel of death?
That is a very good question. They've gone.
Target practice.
They've gone. Oh, it gets converted into biofuel. Right. So what's the ratio? Is it 1-1-1? It's got to be one of each, right? He's doing it. Rusty, show me how it works. Grab a wheat. That's it. Now, does it spin to win? Get ready, chat. You're about to witness history here. It's spinning.
Does he spin with him on it?
It's leveling up. The center's filling up.
No, it doesn't.
It's not my biggest yet, though.
So why do you need biofuel?
Biofuel is a second currency in order to purchase bigger and better things in this game.
And that's the twigs.
So that's the... If you look down in the bottom right, you'll notice that there are 2 currencies per thing. One is green and one is gold. Biofuel is the green. Have I got enough money yet? So start clicking.
But where's the oil?
Let's have a look.
The American side came out.
Let's have a look. What have we got?
I mean,
Frack.
element 710. Sorry.
Let's have a look. I don't see it. Taskbar. Oh, I can change the pixel size. Interesting. Focus mode doubles production time. What?
It's getting a work call, so I'm back in the
Alright, buddy. There's an option that says always on top. Maybe I can put my fish game back to full screen. Fuck. Save that. Video. Yes! That's how you do it. I thought it was an always on by default anyway.
What's the Twitch thing?
What, there's Twitch? Oh, there's Twitch integration.
Yeah.
Oh, that could get dangerous. I don't want to press that just in case it actually leaks anything. I know what we'll do. We'll do that. It's gone. Twitch integration. Oh, I have to put an auth token code into it.
That makes sense.
Oh, interesting. It looks like subscribers can do stuff.
That's dangerous. That's even more dangerous than anything.
Like, what the fuck?
You don't have the most trolly subscribers. Let's be honest here.
That's very true. How does this work?
What could possibly go wrong?
I'll have to do this another time. I don't want to be messing with auth codes while I'm actually live, so fuck that.
You can just give me your stream key. It's all good.
Yeah. That's
Don't you just need to press like login?
no.
No, it's got an auth code. Auth
No.
token. No.
All my auth tokens get added generally by default auto somehow.
Happen?
So it's like authorized with Twitch, and it's like it will access this, and this, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
If they have it set up as an OAuth, but OAuths are complicated to set up. It's just easier for a developer just to give a token.
Mm-hmm. I can't see the depth of my fishing rod. I've also noticed my webcam is slightly laggy. This is great. This is the content we needed.
That's the real content.
So hang on, if I hide the webcam, do I get more frames? And yep, I'm no longer encoding overloaded.
Right.
Oh my god.
Can we like get that weird ass Pokemon thing where everyone is running around on the bottom as well?
Oh, you want that, do you? That's good, Dennis. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, there's definite lag. Huge lag. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching 2 games at once. Subscribe twice. Actually, don't, because that means you'll unsubscribe.
No.
Yeah.
Subscribing twice, it's you subscribe and then you become a member.
Yeah, we've got to get monetized first. Sub on Twitch. Yeah, do that. Yeah. We're getting close to monetization on the old YouTube though. Just got to get to 500 and I can put my initial application in, so that'll be nice. Slowly creeping.
Please, whatever the CEO's name is now. I'm a big man on the internet. Want money on the internet?
Yeah, I'll just say, look, I create shit on Twitch and I export it onto YouTube, and it gets me about 10 views every day. Money, please. Like, let's see what he does.
Seems legit to me.
Alright. What speed are we reeling in that chat?
Probably legit stats. So it's like those some people like, yeah, I get 5,000 views daily. I also have
I got a fish
with this.
Na-na-na. Reel him in. I can't see the line tension on my rod. This is scary.
It's red.
It's red.
Yeah, if it's flashing, it's red.
Oh, I can't see.
Well, if the,
I've got a farming game over the top of it.
Well, the bar is flashing. It's like breaking red.
You can see an OBS then.
Oh my god, I can see more on OBS.
Oh, I thought that was actually okay.
There's a permanent ad at the bottom of the screen. There is indeed. It's called Rusty's Retirement. £5 on Steam. Not sponsored.
Look at you, even this next time. Here is 3 keys to give away to your community.
Rusty's ripoff.
Oh god.
Trust.
Wow.
That's
Good
just
God.
What did Rusty ever do to you?
Someone's actually already doing a Rusty ripoff. It's a kingdom builder.
Oh, that got top of your screen kind of idol thing.
It's exactly the same, but instead of farming, you set up like archery, different barracks and stuff,
Yeah.
and then things invade from left and right in your screen, and it gets they attack your town, and then you got to defend.
That sounds better.
I think that's just as fun, to be honest. You know, recruit some people, train them up as archers, get them stationed, and then get wave attacked. It'd be great.
Now, what would you rather have? Be wave attacked or collect some cabbage?
You're talking to someone who loves farming games, so
I know.
how about wave attacked with a cabbage? That's better. That is.
That sounds like Plants vs. Gardens or Garden Zombies or whatever that was, right?
Yeah.
Plants vs. Zombies, that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Modern
Plants
Warfare.
vs. Garden.
Modern Warfare desktop. Yeah.
Weeds versus plants.
Can anyone see the fish in the water? This is a genuine question. I don't know how close it is, but I can hear it.
Not at the moment, no.
Do I look like I give a shit?
Plants vs. Garden.
I can't see you.
Yeah, we also played the fishing game, let's be honest.
Just hold spacebar in case you get close.
Oh, it's on my mouse. It's a mouse bound.
What a fun game. Forgot about that game.
I can't tell.
Oh, he's there. Oh, he's wibbling.
Fuck!
You know when it's catchable because it makes a splash sound.
Rusty, get him!
He just said Rusty.
Get him, Rusty! Fucking hell! Just give up! Come on!
He's just farming XP, letting us stay on the line longer.
Come on! I can't actually reel him in.
Skishu?
I don't understand. He's splishing and splashing.
He's right next to you. Oh, he's swimming away.
Hey! God, he's big! Jesus
Good job,
Christ. Yeah, that's great. That's 3 gold trophies, that is. Since I've been playing this today. I've only caught 3 fish. Oh god, where's the button? Is this it? No, that's... I can't click on it because Rusty's game's over the top.
Enter.
Enter.
To release, yeah.
Yeah, that's not working. Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's winter to release.
Oh, is it because?
It's hold.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It's because I clicked on Rusty's game and then started pressing enter. This is quite the problem.
Go into your house. Enter the house.
This is bad. Okay, we need a new plot of land. Let's put a new plot of land somewhere here.
Yeah, where's the factories?
Well, it says here that if I get to 50 biofuel and 1,000 gold, I can recruit someone that will help me to harvest. But if I go, where is it? Here, I can also get a harvest bot. It harvests crops and carries them to a storage unit. Now, is this a storage unit in the middle? Because there's a thing here that says storage unit that is different.
I've got $5 to say that's AI, and this is better than AI in Belgrade.
Nah.
This seems to be working. Oh my god, there's animals?
This game is not even voice acted like the other one.
Oh, that is right.
Hang on, let me just open up Brian.exe.
Collecting cabbage.
I think winter is coming. The bite in the air is cold.
That was very accurate, that was. I appreciated that.
Thank you, Isabel, or whatever your name was.
I'm working. That's my favourite one. They just fucking walk away. You're not working. You're not eating. You burnt all the food. You ruined my life.
I'm smoking mushrooms.
Oh, this is great.
I can't take them off. They will be burnt.
I'm not hungry, so I don't need to bother with this shit.
Alright, we're going for a fourth
burnt
catch.
mushrooms are like, they're fucking like marshmallows, you know? Like.
Yep. Snack food, that is. Bit crunchy. Go on, Rusty.
Some s'mores.
Make your next little plot of
Like
land.
s'mores in the UK, or is that like truly an American thing?
I'd never heard of a s'more until I watched an American show when I was like teens.
That is like the American thing, because like the UK has some things that they've picked up from America. I wasn't sure.
Oh,
if they
yeah.
picked that one up.
Yeah, it's I'd say it became more popular as I was a teenager, and that sort of American TV, like,
Yeah.
way of life sort of bleeds into the kids' life, not the parents' life. So when the kids are like, "Oh, can we do this?" and the parents like, "What the fuck is that?" And oh, it's just it's what? It's biscuits with marshmallow melted in the middle. Is that essentially what it is?
Yeah, so graham cracker, which is, I guess, a form of biscuit. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something similar, but yeah, and then marshmallow and chocolate.
Because your biscuits are different by definition, aren't they?
Well, but when you say biscuit to an American, you're thinking like a buttermilk biscuit, like a roll.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't worry, I've been in Europe long enough where UK English is acceptable.
Oh no, I know. It's just I'm aware that there is a different type of like
Yeah, so
quote unquote biscuit.
Like your biscuit, like you're thinking of, like the UK biscuit. Like we have a certain, like we also have those too, but like a graham cracker is very unique flavor. It's like a cinnamon wafer almost.
Right.
And then
Thanks for following, man.
like a
Right, welcome in.
chocolate slab and then like a roasted marshmallow.
Right. Oh, interesting.
And that's like campfire food, camping or whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine that's amazing with like that smoky texture.
Yeah, so like I never had it because I was always allergic to chocolate my whole life, but I had had them without chocolate. And then the other campfire food that we also did was, depending on where you are from in the US, either a pudgy pie or a potsy pie. It depends on where you are.
I'm sorry, a pudgy pie.
But a pudgy pie or a potsy pie?
What's a pudgy?
I mean, for me, it's someone calling something fat. But,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I grew up calling them potsy pies, but no one else, like, that's a very Midwest thing, but like pudgy pie is the rest of the US.
right, a pudgy pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd say like pudgy podgy, like that kind of, you know.
But that's like it's like this like
Oh, he's done with the land.
griddle
God.
thing that like can like clamp shut, right? So it's like a griddle that clamps shut. Both
Right.
ends of it, you put like a buttered piece of bread, and in the middle, you put like a pie filling, and then you just put it over the fire, and that's like a mini kind of fake pie you have.
Yeah, that sounds good. That does.
Can you unlock the other ones that are green?
Oh my god, you're actually paying attention to the game more than me. Fucking
like,
hell.
I was like, what am I unlocking?
Fucking hell, hello?
15! God damn it, Rob.
What am I looking at here? So how do I unlock this? Oh, I have to have a certain amount of the crops in storage in order to unlock the next thing. Unlock a new crop! I've just unlocked something there. I got leek.
That's the smallest Steam achievement I ever seen.
Do you see the Steam achievements?
It just came up like the very top of the box.
Yep.
It's like, "Da-da," and it was like you see like the top 5 pixels of the picture of the achievement.
I like the Steam achievement yesterday for the village hall at 6% up.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not surprising.
That made me laugh, that did. I saw it as I closed the game down, because I always look at the achievements, because Steam's like right there, like after I've closed the game. And I'm like, oh, we got quite a few achievements today, and I saw this, and then Fernando posted it in Discord, and I'm just like, fucking hell, this is crazy. Yeah, village tier 2. I wonder if anyone's done tier 3. That's my question.
Yes, I looked a little bit. It was like 89% of people.
How's it going? It's going good,
made
man.
Their own shelter,
Chilling.
but only 6% actually got to the whole second tier thing.
Wow.
That's quite the jump. What
My
the
camera
fuck
is
happened to
broken. I can't move. And then I've got to use OBS to actually look at the catching of the fish. That's good.
You need to stop jiggling when you're striking.
I'm not jigging.
Like when you need to stop the wigging on with holding the key, and then strike it.
Oh, so is that when my camera's locked like this?
Yeah.
Okay, devs, fix it, please.
I never have to.
I'm back.
I did put a
Welcome
picture of
back.
Pudgy Pie in the food chat, so you can kind of get an idea of
Cool.
the campfire
what?
mechanic of. It's an American thing, you know.
Pudgy pie, prof.
Yeah, Pudgy Pie.
It's all the peas. I see him. I see the fish. Oh my god.
What's the biggest people have got? Just got 15.2.
Whoa.
Today, I got a 14.9. It's my biggest.
My chat is not working. No, it's working. Wow.
Wow, yeah, Jesus. Good.
Come on.
Just get
Come
shot,
on.
calm down.
I've got a meeting tonight at 7:30. But
When I was working
Come back.
countries, yeah, I was having meetings at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Grim.
yeah, you got at 7:30 because it's a 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, you know, like, on a Friday. I love
Worse is Australia for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just like the complete opposite to anything I want to do.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that it's not a crazy long meeting. I'm hoping it's just done and dusted.
Got him. We got him.
Well, it shouldn't be that complicated. I don't even know I'm in it, to be honest. It's like,
Done and dusted. You join the meeting, it's be like jump on lethal.
I don't even know why it's even like. I don't even know why I'm in part of it. It's like it has nothing to do with me. I mean, it does, but it's.
Is it like a very minimal thing that you don't have to be present for? Is that pretty
Well,
much
they're
what it
talking
is?
about. It's a design thing, a new website, right? And I'm doing the front end developer side of it, not the design side of it. And they're talking about the design. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you guys designed. Like, design whatever. I just had to build it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be part of this.
Yeah, it's
Is this
just
still about what you were on about the other day? Is it drawn on that long, or is this a different thing again?
No, this is the same one. Yeah. Because they can't
It's
make up their.
true, no.
They can't make up their goddamn mind about stuff.
so you'll just be dragged along through all of these discussions. Like, I don't care.
Exactly. The one girl's like, I really hope we can finish this project by May 31st. I was like, I thought I was gonna be done by this by the first week of May. I hope it's done by then
shit.
too.
I really hope so.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be part of this more than I am already. I fucking send you an invoice already because this is annoying. I've been part of this way too long.
So I need
It was
slate.
so funny when I read that email. I really hope this is gonna be done before May 31st. I was like, oh my god, I really hope so too.
I
wonder
can
if Twitch usually means we can actually ask for a crop to be planted.
Renato's so invested in it.
I genuinely think it might be that. So basically, it had an option for subscriber interaction. I think you can actually take over the control of one of the people in the game. So one will get Rusty, one will get Haiku, one will get Sonnet, and then do like exclamate plant cabbage and then a number, and it'll probably just start doing it somewhere. It's kind of cool. It's very interesting. Yeah, might have to. Well, I will get that set up for next week's stream for sure.
I will sit at work, sneakily on phone. Have to zoom in to see the fucking thing.
Plant one carrot.
Just keep spamming it.
See, I'm waiting on a wheat now because it's not grown. So that little spin to win doom wheel's not going to go round until it gets a wheat.
Ah, see, the problem is you have to go steal at the wheat first.
So yeah, but then you get one shot. So fucking archers in that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for the cabbage wave defense in a minute. Yeah.
You did not see what happened to me when I was farming the bandits. There was a dot like at the very edge of the minimap thing, and it sniped me through like 16 trees in the head.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's what happened to me the first time I turned up. I was like, okay, cool, and then combat music, the Witcher music kicks in, and I was shot through the off screen through the skull, sideways, through ear to ear. I was dead.
I think if anyone was shot ear to ear, they'd be dead. But
Yep.
makes sense. Yeah.
Convert 10.
My brain is like twist 90 degrees.
My head's just full of air, mate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hot air.
Okay, harvest bot. Oh, okay. Can I get it to go over? Or no, I'm not allowed to place anything here. That sucks. Oh no. Okay, let's put
You've lost the space down. Like the other way, you would have been able to plant it straight below your shed, right?
See, I just don't know. You and Frenata at the moment are pros at this game, apparently. So we're just gonna.
Yeah, that's okay.
When it was portrait, you had more space going down.
Well, it's the same squares. It's just they were above and below rather than left and right. Because I thought that as well. I was like, maybe I got more space on the landscape one, but I counted the squares when I was planting, and I'm like, yeah, it's the same surface area. It's just designed differently.
I wonder,
Like laid out.
like how they actually move the squares, because they must translate a certain way when it goes from landscape
Yeah,
to portrait.
it's gotta be. Okay, so I've got a bot that I'm gonna build here. I'm gonna convert
What
some more
happened to the carrot? Did
currency.
you just plant any carrots?
Oh, I haven't planted any carrots yet. Not yet.
Maybe it generates more biofuel because it's a more expensive crop.
5. Okay, if I get a few more golds, so 100 plus, I can get a storage unit, which I'm not sure if I need this. So I'm hoping that once he's constructed this bot.
Did you say the harvest bot needs to put us into storage?
Well, it did, but I don't know if this main hub counts as a storage unit. So I'll build the bot first, and then we'll see what he does.
Exclaim carrot.
Exclaim carrot. Yeah, plant carrot too. Yeah.
Exclaim bot.
That probably just disables my actual bot, to be honest.
Like,
Knowing me, I've probably got some stupid command that does that.
I was like, do we have a command for bot? I feel like we should. After everything else.
Bot disable. Ah, he's gone to sleep. He's gone. Good night, Raven bot. Have fun. Ah, yes, the nuke. Love that. I remember a time where that didn't come up in my Twitch chat properly on OBS, and it was just random dots all over the place that said somebody dots call dot
Yes.
That's
for
like
an
the first-
exterminator.
It's like the first mod command Fernando has used in months, probably.
Yeah. Oh no, when was it? Birthday was a just chatting command. That was clutch. That was clutch. That was. And you know what? I didn't realise that you actually could do that. Like, I had no idea. but I'm very
I knew
thankful.
the moment you put the fishing game, and then you were like, always at my door. I was like, set game, just chatting.
Yep, it was needed.
Was there
Because
just
this is
time
not
candle?
finished in 20 minutes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm just gonna click this cog a little bit and start getting some more money. This bot's almost built, so that's good. You know what might be better actually? Hang on. Can I do this?
Oh my god, I forgot to give me. I'm actually fishing.
No. No.
Did you get a strike by any chance?
Yep.
I thought I was playing Rest of Your Time.
Oh, I got one as well. Down. In sync.
Oh my god, how zoomed in are you?
Pretty zoomed. We don't need to see fish.
Ah, yeah. We might as well.
Is there a way to make it full screen and play the game?
Yeah, you just fit to screen.
I don't think so. Is
No.
that on the bottom of the screen?
Which is it's already spider? Where's arachnophobia mode?
There we go. That's good. That is.
It's not a spider. It's only got 4 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything with more than 2 is a spider to me. So. Horse, that's a
Dog's
spider. Dog's a spider. Cat's a spider.
Spider.
Yeah,
Especially if they
hamster,
have long
spider.
legs.
Oh, yeah. What's a centipede?
That's a whole kettle of fish of a chain of spiders. They're all got a piece of rope between them, you know?
Yeah. It's a barrel of monkeys of spiders. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. I just need this wheat to grow. Go. Can I splat the spider? No?
Have you ever
It's
seen, like,
eating my crab, my crops. No, it's not.
It's harvesting.
That's my. Yep, that's actually my bot. Never
I was
mind.
gonna say, is that your bot?
Yeah.
That's the bot. Yep. That's good. Yep. So it is a storage house. Yes. I don't need
What
the
is-
storage unit. Good.
I don't think Rusty looked like that. What the fuck?
Okay, so we don't need this. What else can I
What do you
do?
look like?
With small gold.
What happened to your spider?
I think he's gone AFK. A water bot. That's what I need. Oh, he goes the other way. Interesting.
Panda, have you got a diamond lake trout yet? I know you've been trying for a very long time, so...
Water bot, go.
No.
Alright,
The
back to
most
fishing.
elusive fish in this game, I feel like.
Are you still playing this game semi-regularly, or have you kind of stopped?
It's looking good there, chat.
I'm gonna say it's like not as much as I used to. I got fed up trying to get a fucking diamond lake trout and never get it.
We can't have it like this, can we?
So it's like when you're talking to someone, you know, and you're trying to, you know, like go out there with them, and they just keep like ignoring you, and you just eventually just give up.
There we go.
It's kind of like that.
They're playing too hard to get, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You just kept getting ghosted.
Yeah.
Come on, water bot.
Ta-da!
That's a gold, that is.
That is a goal.
Oh. I still haven't tried worm.
I've been nothing but worm action.
I've got to get a lot of gold to get the animal sanctuary.
I see. I don't know what game you're talking about.
I'm definitely talking about Bellright. Yep.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
With how much games we've been like switching back and forth about, the animal sanctuary could fit of any one of those.
Yep.
I'm still hella confused about the cow that I have found in the wilderness, and I attacked it, and I got -10 rep from a village that's like 4 kilometers away.
Yeah, how is it that village's ownership? God, you know, there's a border where stuff is allowed. That one sage that I wanted to pick up, and it said, does not belong to you, belongs to village. So hang on a minute, I'm not allowed to pick a piece of sage out the ground, but I can smack a cow and lose reputation. Like,
Can you destroy said village?
you actually, the aim of the game is to overthrow the tyrannical leader who is basically controlling all the villages. So as you wander around in Bellright, you'll notice that there are brigands that go around with crossbows, and if you talk to them in a town, they'll be like, don't start any trouble. Your aim is to amass an army by recruiting people from the villages to then go into those and liberate them. So you basically kill all the brigands. And then you will liberate that town, and your fame grows. and the AI bandit threat starts to get more and more aggressive. So the more towns that you then liberate, the harder the game becomes, basically.
But the more towns you liberate, the more sage you can pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, get rid of all the bandits, and as soon as I liberate that town, the first thing I'm doing is picking up that sage. I don't care about recruiting the good people.
You want to know how to recruit more villagers too, Prof? You offer them mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Magic.
You build a
You have a spider and a balloon.
you build a house out of shit, and you let 2 people stay in it, and then you go into town and go, you know what? You've got a great house here. However, I have a shit shack for you to live in. Would you like to come and work for me? And they go, yes, please. And then they just follow you.
And you don't pay them?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you don't pay
They steal
them,
your food and eat it though.
but they eat all the burnt mushrooms. It's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it steal the food because they don't even know how they take the food out of the storage.
Yep.
Well, but the minute I watched yesterday when I was lurking, I just saw Toasty get mad that a villager had stolen your food and eaten it.
Yeah, so I put on the cauldron, I was making a mushroom stew for me. And for some unknown reason, Robin walks across and just fucking yoinks it, and I see him carrying a bowl in his hand. I'm like, nah, mate, that's mine. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Robin or Philip. They're
I
both
think it was
assholes.
like Ingrid or whatever it was that they
I feel
joined
you
your
could say
berry jam.
yeah, so you could name any one of your villagers and say, I'm not a big fan of them.
Oh my god, I just got an achievement, spin the cog 1,000 times. No way!
Why are you like this?
Are you?
I've actually clicked this 1,000 times. I feel like the clicks are included in Angler, to be honest. 1,000? Nah, that's impossible.
1,000 is not that much.
It's more than 100.
That is true. Oh, I like how the balloon dips its face in the water and then goes and floats across to the crops to go and actually water it. So basically, it hoovers all the water in and then throws it up all over the plants. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's do water plants.
Oh, I've got to plant some more stuff. Hang on. Let's do some carrot.
Can't you just put water in your pocket?
Yeah, but then you can't put the water in the storage. It's not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
Some carrots, some radish.
That's very different.
More crap.
Put some leek down here. That's good. So what do I need for this? I need 17 leek, and then I could unlock what looks like bigger leek. So that'll be good.
Don't you get leaks if you put water in your pocket though?
Yeah. Where's Soul? Coat. Fucking coat this man quick.
I'm not a big fan of leeks, to be honest. The taste is not.
I don't find that
gratin is amazing.
there isn't really. A leek is just a giant mushroom, onion, in my opinion. It's just, it's just onion.
I think the Bellrite mushroom has gotten into your head.
No, it is a leek. It's just an onion.
It's not a mushroom.
Wait.
Oh, it's not a mushroom.
An onion.
No. It's definitely not a mushroom. It's definitely an onion. Yep.
That's quite the difference.
Yep. I don't know. Have you ever seen a mushroom in Bellrite? Well, the ones I've seen are all burnt, so yep, pretty crunchy sounding, just like an onion. So.
Multiple layers.
This is a picture of an onion and a leek and a
Multiple layers.
Yep, the same.
Multiple fucking layers.
It makes you cry because it doesn't fucking work. Yeah.
Yeah, just like the game. Yep. Yep. I can't fish. Yeah, Bellrite's a game that I think has to hit 1.0 to actually be worth it. That's the sad fact with Bellrite.
Will it ever hit 1.0?
I say
what's
2
the player
years. Good question, actually.
Not bad right now, but
You know what scares me?
I have a hard time believing anyone's gonna stick with it more than 20 hours. Because my God.
Yeah, I don't think there's 55 achievements in Rusty's retirement. Fuck. Let's have a look at Bellrite.
It just takes too long. People get bored of it.
Steam charts. Yeah, the pacing is all wrong. And the way in which AI interacts with any element of a camp, even with the priorities being selected, is all wrong. It just doesn't work.
Oh, it's 10% off on the bloody Rusty's retirement.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the massive discount.
Why do you think I got it for £5.20 instead of £5.30? It was great.
Yeah.
Traveler's Rest is on a sale as well.
Bellwright
Yeah, it's
currently
a thing.
has just under 10,000 people playing it.
Lord have mercy. What a big fish that is. 15.5. Beat you, prof.
Oof.
It's actually 15.47, but yeah, you still did beat me.
Ah, yes, particulars. Have I got any
Not like
money?
splitting hairs or anything.
Oh, my game's paused. Why is my game paused?
Probably hit enter.
Oh, the space bar pauses it.
Why would you ever want to pause it?
No
Is it
idea.
that chaotic?
There's that one micro strat that needs to be done.
Yeah,
I
that's
need
not
to
the
plan
game I
better.
wanted to see on the thing.
Okay.
I feel like Man Lords is getting most of the attention over Bellwright.
The thing is, they're both
Call of the
very
Wild
different
the Angler
games.
is apparently on sale in the farming simulator sale.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
What's upcoming?
Yeah, the thing-
doesn't really look. It's not the same game though. I realize that
It's not.
It's more RTS than.
Oh
survival.
yeah, they're not comparable. That's the thing. You've got one which is a third-person open-world survival game with city building as its core, but then Manor Lords is an RTS essentially, which is nothing like an open-world survival game. So
Yeah, because like the
Ma-
promotional material made it look more survival than it was, but like
yes,
the gameplay of
I
it,
completely agree.
yeah.
You know what? When people started talking to me in chat about Manor Lords, saying, "Oh, it's coming out, you're playing it," and I'm like, I don't know because I've seen Bellwright, and Bellwright's something that is more medieval dynasty, because the combat in Manor Lords looked very Mount and Blade. So you'd have like a commander, and then you can send people into combat and whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand how you'd build a town because none of the media kit that I saw was RTS. It was, you can build a settlement, you can have this and that. And I'm like, oh, this actually looks really good. And then when the game, 2 days before the game came out, I watched a couple of content creators posting videos of an RTS game called Manor Lords. And I'm like, hang on a minute, what is this game? I don't understand. And then when I was thinking, all right, what am I streaming this week? Do I get Manor Lords or do I get Bellwright? What does my heart want to play? And I'm not a massive fan of RTS anymore. I used to be, but it's not really me anymore. So, yeah, I'll go with Bellwright. Maybe it's the game that I can create content around and really enjoy. And to be honest, it is a me game. It's just not, it's not balanced in the slightest for performance and the actual pacing of the progression and the way that AI help you. So I've got no problem waiting to see what the game becomes over time.
Yeah.
But what I've played is actually really good fun. And this is why I said yesterday, I don't know how I feel because I really fucking like the game, but I don't want to sit for another 10 hours and build one building. Like,
Yeah.
it's so tedious, it's unreal. And then I started thinking, should I have bought Manor Lords? And the more I watched the gameplay, I'm glad that I bought Bellwright because Manor Lords is just not for me.
It reminds me of what's
It's
the
not
game?
me.
Humankind? Is that what that game was? The
Yeah,
RTS
they're
game?
from the makers of Civ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a territory control single player experience.
Yeah.
That's basically what Manor Lords is because you've got, it's 5 different zones, and within a zone you've got different towns or whatever. And then you can send out your armies and go and conquer stuff and spread
It's-
your
it is-
influence.
All RTS. There is nothing
Yeah.
city building in that. I mean, there is like very small aspects, but it's not.
Yeah. It's like, it's basically Frostpunk with actual territory expansion. That's the way I look at it. You've got one town that's just, it's a very centered thing, and you've got to try and build your colony out and conquer worlds, or like land in this case. For me, I'm not a fan of that. If it was the third person perspective and
That they
building a
showed.
town, yeah, With the guy with the red cloak walking around and stuff and like commanding armies and inspecting the villagers and seeing what they're doing. If it was that, I would be...
was so different than what the game turned out to be.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest gripes.
I'd say it's not a bad or good thing. It's just
I'd say it's a
different
bad
than what I
thing.
expected.
Because you're marketing to an audience that is wrong. And I'm glad I did my research, because if I'd have bought Manlords, I'd have been refunding it like within the 2 hours. Because it's not the game I wanted to play.
Yeah, the only RTS game I play is Civ.
This is the new Twitch content.
Just because
Right.
I'm comfortable with it, I enjoy it, and it's like it's an hour-long thing or whatever. You build up the game's over kind of thing.
Oh, server crashed.
Server crash, yeah. So it's an hour long, and your campaign's done, usually.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on what you're playing. I played Civ over 2 weeks of save file, sort of like
Yeah.
save load with 5 people.
But you can, if you just go hop onto a multiplayer online session, yeah, you're looking at about an hour.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, I'd say up to
Yeah,
90 minutes maximum to kind of really
Yeah.
do something.
And that's what I like about it. Like Manlords, it's way longer.
Yeah.
I can't be interested in RTS for that long. It's more like I'm bored. Let's hop on that for a little brain teaser kind of moment.
Yeah. And thinking about it with going back to the Manlords chat, I was saying yesterday, it's basically City Skylines, but in an aggressive land conquering mode rather than just build a city and make it all function. So, and I like City Skylines, but it's something that I'm not willing to stream because it can get really boring really quickly.
Yeah.
And it would be the same in Manlords. Like, what is the viewer engagement with the actual game? Whereas with Bellwright, I could have a good laugh about, oh look, like your comment yesterday to do with Christmas lights with the building. There's an actual element of, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's hilarity that can happen from the game. It sparks conversation, whereas Manlords will only ever be Manlords serious chat. Like,
yeah, RTS games, and they're also very backseaty too.
yeah, it's a weird one. I don't think Manlords will be that popular in a week, and I think Bellwright will be even shorter, to be honest. but the thing is, Bellwright has a lot of room to grow. I think Manlords is kind of done.
The game is a game.
Like, you're not going to see a lot more added in the next like 6 to 12 months. You'll probably see a DLC released towards Christmas, maybe lucky.
It's just balance patching and all that kind of stuff. But the game is the game.
Yeah, it's done. But yeah, because I saw it on Game Pass and I'm like, maybe.
Is it on Game Pass?
Manlords, I believe so.
Oh, I haven't looked at my Game Pass. Xbox. Al, what do you got?
I haven't looked in my pages.
Yeah, me neither.
I just pay for it because it gives me Valorant shit.
Yeah, Charlie sponsored my my £1 14-day return, which will be happening soon. When I've run out of games to play.
Recently added Harold Halibut, whatever the fuck that is. SimCity 3000. All right, there we go. EA Sports PGA Tour, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. That's what we got.
Reason you're on Twitch, Charlie. Wow. That's a game I want to see developed faster than it's actually being worked on.
Oh yeah, the game was good, but
I loved it. The demo was so good.
the game is so short.
Yep. But a demo that you can play for an hour is quite clearly that's the game.
Yeah.
Like, there's not going to be much more when I pay for it right now.
Yeah, I got to whatever point, and I'm like, all right, and is this all I'm doing? And then I did like, another like tier of it. I'm like, yeah, that's all I'm doing. Then I like, okay, I might as well just finish off because like the tech tree was almost done. I'm like, I'll just finish it off.
Yep.
And I finished it off, and I'm like, yep, that game needs more.
Yep.
You have Turbo Golf Racing on the Game Pass.
I played the demo of that on Steam. It's basically Rocket League golf.
Yep.
It doesn't have a lot of people playing it, unfortunately.
Oh, Diablo 4 is on Game Pass.
Yeah, all the Blizzard games will be coming across.
They did announce their season 3, 4 patch or whatever. Supposedly, it's got a lot of fixes to all their shitty monetization and stuff, but you know.
What, for Diablo?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know. One of my friends was telling me about it. Like, oh my god, they're fixing everything. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, I don't think that's a game that can be fixed.
The campaign was so good. The campaign was so good, and like the cinematics were amazing, and then the end game was absolute horrendous.
Yeah, I didn't even reach the end game. I watched it, and I'm glad that I stopped playing when I did, which was 2 days after release.
I thoroughly enjoyed the campaign and the progress, everything like that. That whole pacing, I thought was awesome.
Oh, the story was good from what I played. I can agree. I can agree. I feel like Blizzard has a reputation, not a reputation, they have a level of expectation as your end game in all other games has been so good. Where is it in D4? And I think they've pushed their game out well ahead of time to basically get rid of the PoE 2 attention. I think that's what they did. I don't think Diablo 4 was ready at all. But they've got to kind of get their product out because they know that when PoE 2 comes out, that's going to dominate the market.
I think my main problem wasn't necessarily the endgame grind, it was the fact that each class could only have one viable build in endgame. I think that was my problem.
Yeah. That's what I didn't like about my druid when I played. It was like, okay, I'm going to go Thunder Elemental builds and see what this is like. And everyone in chat was like, you've got to play Werebear. Otherwise, if you don't play Werebear, you do no damage. You will die. Your survival is shit.
Yeah.
And then Season 2 comes out, and Thunder Druid is the best fucking thing you can play, and Werebear gets nerfed into the ground or whatever, from what I understand. So it's like, hang on a minute, I've just geared a bloody character, but now it's seasonal, so I've got to re-level my character, which I hated about Diablo 3.
Yeah.
And re-gear it and play a completely different thing. Basically, Diablo seasons are, we're changing the meta.
Yeah.
Play your character in this way now.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, I don't like that, because I'm basically being forced to play a certain way.
And that's actually, one thing I really do like about Destiny's meta shakeups. They're not really meta shakeups. They have like an artifact. I'm not sure if you got that far in it.
Oh no.
But they give you an artifact, and the artifact has like, what was it, 5 times 5, so if 25 perks in, and you get to choose 12 per season, and you can switch them up whenever you want. And they're just like slight changes to the game that can change that season's meta. So like right now, Solar's really strong because there's like Solar stuff in the artifact, but it doesn't change any of the other builds. It doesn't make them bad. It just makes Solar just better at the moment or something. Yeah. Yes. And I like these little changes that keep things fresh and interesting, but if you want to run something else, like, go for it, and who cares? Like, you know, like, it's still just as good. It just, the other ones get a little bit of a buff from a certain thing or whatever. That's one thing I really do like, how they do meta shifts in that game. It's not really necessarily the meta is changing. They're not buffing or nerfing a certain thing, which they do sometimes, but it's just more, this is featured this season, kind of. I do like that minor meta shift.
Yeah.
It doesn't make everything else shit.
That's what I miss about MMOs, is that there was never something in something like WoW or Guild Wars that I'd ever played, or even Terra, that really changed up a point where I had to re-roll class or do anything. Everything was always viable. And there'd be minor tweaks where it's like, okay, so you've been playing a healer that is very what we call hot based or whatever, to those of you that don't play MMOs, so heal over time rather than a direct heal or a cast. So now we're just gonna make those slightly weaker, and we're gonna give your direct cast a little bit of a buff, so you can play the same thing, but also see how those other spells are now impacted. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. So it's not like a massive change, but you just get to experience it slightly differently.
Yeah. What did they say? Balancing horizontally or whatever in game development. You know, everything is viable, but you can change things, you know, marginally across the board.
Yeah.
But unlike, I don't really like bouncing from top. I always never been a big fan of that.
Well, the thing is, that encourages elitism.
Yeah.
It's one of the horrible things in gaming, especially when it comes to an online game. So if you're not running a certain build, it was the whole backlash with Helldivers 2 initially, wasn't it? With the whole, some people were kicking because they weren't, people were joining. Yeah, who didn't have a shield generator, they didn't have a railgun. Like, that's bullshit in my opinion. You shouldn't be playing a game like that.
No.
I've been in guilds in WoW before, where when I've joined, and they're like, okay, you've joined on your druid, where's your priest? I'm like, well, I'm playing on my druid. Oh, but you spoke to us when you were playing on your priest, so why have you joined with the druid? We don't need that. I'm like, well, it's a healer, and I want to play this within the raiding guild, and it has been discussed. Oh, no. Druid got filled. If you're not going to join with your priest, you're not raiding. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Oh, it's annoying.
So I did, in hindsight, it's kind of a dick move. I basically took 3/4 of that guild away from him, and he couldn't play the game anymore. I basically went, all right, I'm not allowed in, boys. Who's playing with me? Yeah, we'll play with you. That's no problem. Yeah, that guy quit WoW quite quickly.
I mean,
just because of that arrogance. Like,
I guess like even in Destiny, they have that sometimes. Like, we need this, and it's like, I don't want to run that. Well, we can't be in this LFG if you don't run that. Like, but it's a little different, I guess, than clan. Like, obviously, they want that for a certain encounter. It's a little bit different. Like, okay, but if you're going to a clan because you want to, like, who the fuck cares? Like, what class you are? Like, does it really matter? You're gonna complete the encounter either way.
Yeah, I actually, whenever someone talks about someone really playing a class or a role that is considered crap, I always think back to when I played WoW's expansion that released a raid called Ulduar, and Shaman at the time were considered the DPS class. That's how you play them. You don't play them as a healer. And there was one girl who played in our guild who was the top DPS in her field as a Shaman, and the one time we needed a healer, and everyone was like, we don't have a healer, we're not going to raid. And she says, I can play my Shaman as a healer instead, which it's like F tier, it's Z tier, it's absolute dog shit at this period of time. She took the class, put her gear together, gemmed it in a way I would never have thought, and she actually out-healed and performed better than our druids and priests in that raid. And everyone praised her massively. They were like, how have you put this together? And she went, I spreadsheet the whole class so that I can understand how I play it. And she showed us. And honestly, after that, when she was pointing out stuff to do with Shaman heal over times are too weak, the AoE is really strong, but the durations are too short. About a year later, Blizzard actually changed Shaman so that these things, not because of her, but these things actually got implemented. So their heal over times became stronger, and their AoEs became longer in duration, and they became the top healing class towards the later stages of that expansion. And it was just like mind-blowing. I'll never forget her for doing that, and I'll never forget that period in gaming where the gamer saw the problem, and actually the devs then go, wow, we've got a problem with this class, we need to fix it. And she was right. But again, it's that whole elitist thing of, if I'd have decided as a guild leader to say, I'm not having you heal because Shaman is shit, it would have put that player on a downer. They probably would have stopped playing with us. They would maybe stop playing the game. And that meta has basically pushed someone out of World of Warcraft, which would be really fucking sad.
Like, usually if I see someone running something off meta, if they put it in quotation marks, I'm usually happy because that usually means they're scaled.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, the people who run meta shit crutch on it so hard.
Yeah.
and you change something a little bit and they just lose it. Like, what am I supposed to do now? It's like,
exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've known a lot of people that do that, and it's why I personally never play to a meta build in anything. But I think it's also the reason I like roguelike games, because everything changes as you play, and you should see like the potential in other games in the same way.
Yeah.
Like, it's way more refreshing. I hate looking at something of like, right, I've got to farm this staff, I've got to farm this shoulder piece, I need to get this gear set because it does this passive. Like, I played Shaman after being inspired by this girl, and I actually ended up doing loads of different builds, and I was like, have you tried running this? And she was like, holy crap, is that actually worth it? And I went, well, it works for me.
Yeah.
And then we'd start competing against each other for top healing in that. And you know the best part after that? The next expansion came out, and half of our guild played Shaman. Because everyone who was a healer noticed all the buffs, noticed the fun, and were like, and Shaman just exploded with us. So I ended up actually going into another healing class. I went back to playing Priest because it was then available as something that needed to bring buffs to the class because every class has different buffs. But then she went and played Paladin, so we had a bit of diversity. And I started gear crafting and theory crafting a Priest in this expansion instead. And honestly, it's very mind-blowing. And there were points in time when I played stuff like that, like WoW, where as a holy paladin, I played retribution style specs, so basically you're doing damage to heal everyone. And I was not accepted into a pug raid, so just a pickup group raid, randoms would never take me. But as soon as I started to pug as a leader, so I would take random people in because there was not enough people in my guild at the time to fill the raid slots. Everyone on the server knew me, and as soon as I put looking for group, this, that, and the other, and they saw the healing numbers, and they saw that I was out DPSing the DPS characters, like players. As soon as my name was in chat and trade chat, and I'm like looking for 2 healers, 1 tank, 7 DPS for 25 man X whatever raid, the whispers would come in. Like, Toasty, I want to play. Toasty, I want in. I want in. I want in. I want in. And like,
does
just
WoW
because of a
give
shift in meta.
rewards based on Sherping or no?
What's that? Sorry.
Like Sherpa, do you guys call it Sherping in WoW? Like taking someone new through an array encounter. Like, do you get rewarded for that or no?
No. No, you don't get anything like that.
There are, however, like some people that actually like post groups that are for newbies.
That's the default for Paladin now. Really, doing damage. It works.
It's usually streamers that have a bigger community that can get carries, quote unquote, to get you through it.
I've unlocked celery, boys. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, plant it quick.
Like in Destiny, you get like cosmetics and shit when you Sherpa X amount of new players through a certain thing.
Oh, interesting. So you're rewarded for bringing someone into the game, basically.
Yeah, not necessarily. It's mostly just for raids and dungeons. So like, I'm sure they're into the game, but at least into the raiding, because not a lot of people raid.
Got it. I guess WoW has something like that, because WoW has, instead of it being you take them through raids or whatever, you just recruit someone to the game and you get praised with some sort of cosmetic. That's all you get in WoW.
Okay.
You get a mount.
Yeah, you basically get a mount that was the same every year for the last 15 years.
I mean, the first, like, I think it was 4 years, it was actually different. You had the zebra, the panther.
Oh, that's true, actually, yeah.
You got the rocket in one of them.
I'm actually surprised WoW doesn't have something like that to bring new players through a raid or something.
The thing is, WoW's never been driven with rewarding the player without monetization. Honestly, you've got a paid subscription, which has never changed. It's always gone up in price rather than down. You've got a WoW shop, which you can earn in-game currency to then convert it into a WoW token that is worth a fixed price.
Oh, yeah.
But then all you can do with that is buy cosmetics for your characters, really, or maybe invest it in the Blizzard store to buy other parts of, like, cosmetics for other games or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, or buy a game. Like, I know some people who, when Diablo 3 first released and the real cash shop was on there, you could sell items in the market on Diablo 3 for real money. So they were then like, oh, I'm going to buy a copy of this game for my mate and we'll play together because he can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like, it encouraged the wrong type of monetization, in my opinion. It's why it got shut down.
Is it
God,
hard?
the 250 euro weapons that would drop.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I tried farming it and I never got one and I got massively frustrated. And just imagine the people who take their anger and frustration out on their closest thing. And that's one of the things that scares me with reading articles about, like, man did not find legendary fist weapons in Diablo 3, so he punched his dog in the face. Like, I don't... honestly, that's what I read at the time. Like, people take out these frustrations, and it's just like, what the fuck? And then Blizzard are like, yeah, it's the monetization that we're closing it down for, but that's pretty bad too. Like,
And you had
it's bizarre.
Like the max was 250.
What
So
on
you would actually-
making money?
Yeah, so you would post like a shit version of it, so people would actually ask you for the best one that you had, and you did a bloody eBay sell instead for like 2k.
Yeah, you basically fished with it, didn't you? You put it out there as like a bid.
Yeah.
Really crap, and then they'd be like, yo, you got the good stuff. Like, have you got the one with the better stats? Like, it was really bad. But that got squashed really quickly.
Like a new
Yeah,
player to find a raid group?
the Echoing Fury that sold for $50,000.
Yeah, it is, to answer your question, Panda. It's massively difficult to get into a proper raid, because I don't know how Destiny works with raiding. Do you have like a dungeon finder that you can click and say, I want to play this dungeon?
Yeah.
And then you just get instanced into it.
So if you want to play a dungeon or a raid, you have either an LFG like finder,
Yeah.
or if you load in without anyone in your fire team, then you just go into it solo.
Right. So in WoW, many original moons ago in the game, where you never had a dungeon finder, you would have to join a clan or a guild, and then they would have to manually set up an event to go to a dungeon. So there was no button that you could click. Getting into those groups was not difficult, but if you performed badly, your reputation on a server would be basically smeared to a point where if people saw your name looking for dungeon for Maraudon or Dead Mines or whatever dungeon name, and then they'd start going, oh, I did a dungeon with that person and they're crap. They ninja pulled, they stole the loot, and your reputation basically was you were blacklisted from PvE.
Oh, that's sad.
They then introduced Dungeon Finder, which was an auto queue system. You can queue for the dungeons you want to play. You can choose the role, so tank, healer, or DPS. And over the years, as a new player, you basically get to play random dungeons, but the item level of the gear is lower than going to the place yourself with a pre-made group and clearing it.
What? Why?
So, well, this is the thing. So, looking for group items, I think they're essentially anything between 20 and 30 item levels lower, usually. I don't know if I can catch this fish. Hang on. But yeah, so you go in, you get the same experience as a normal raid, but the gear that you
exactly
get
the same, right?
is,
Nothing
well, the game's easier. The bosses don't have as much health. They don't do as much damage. And I'm not 100% sure on how WoW is now, but when the first Raid Finder came out, the mechanics basically didn't trigger as often. So the encounter's technically easier. So Blizzard said, you're going to get gear that isn't as good because
So
it's
kind of
not as
like
challenging.
In quotation marks, a learning dungeon, I guess.
Essentially, yes. Yeah, very loosely, yeah. And then, because you've experienced the dungeon, you could then show an achievement to say, oh, I've done this dungeon on, well, that's a 15.06. I've done this dungeon, but it's specified as looking for group dungeon finder. So people will go, okay, where's your normal achievement? Where's your heroic achievement of that dungeon?
Oh my god, you're kidding, right?
No, because in heroic there are way more things that can go wrong. The damage scaling on a boss ability hits you way harder.
Yeah, but if you're not doing heroic, who cares?
Well, that's just it. And people would be like, no, you've done the training wheel version of this raid. We're not going to invite you. So as a new player, I know many people that played WoW during the Legion expansion, and Dungeon Finder was a big aspect of that. So my mate created a paladin because he wanted to play the same class as me so he can understand how I play. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. We did Raid Finder together, smashing through boss kills, getting loads of gear for him. And I'm like, you know what? You understand what you're doing. I'll set up a raid and I'll take you through a normal dungeon, a normal raid. We then go through the normal raid, and it was night and day for them. They went, wow, it took twice as long to clear because it's harder. They found it way more rewarding because it's the actual content in the game that's not watered down.
Yeah.
And because we got him the achievement, he was then able to go and raid without me because groups would accept him. Whereas previously, he was not allowed to play because they were saying, you've only got the Dungeon Finder version of the raid. So basically, Dungeon Finder became a joke. It was the laughing stock of the WoW community, because if you needed a quick piece of gear as a little upgrade to maybe get out of a 300 piece of gear into a 325, you'd go to Dungeon Finder. But then if you need to raid, you need a 350 piece of gear in every slot before you're accepted in. And people would inspect characters and say, your trinket is 300 eye level, that's shit, you're not allowed in. But the thing is, with WoW,
Can't get it unless you go to those dungeons, right?
there's that, which is completely correct, but also some of the eye level 300 gear statistically was better than the raid tier because of how it triggered, because of how it procced with certain abilities or a different play style of healer or damage or tank.
Yeah.
But people couldn't get it into their thick heads that trinket is better than just raw stat from
Raw stat,
this
stat
new
stick or
dungeon. And you're immediately starting to question, what is the community of World of Warcraft? And honestly, it's one of the biggest reasons why I don't play the game, and one of the biggest reasons why I left the game was because a lot of my friends, a lot of my gamer group stopped playing the game. I then lent on a few people who joined a new guild, and there was just this very apparent, you have to play this class in this way with this gear, otherwise you're not coming to the raid. And I live for dungeon content. MMOs have shown me some of the best ways that a gamer can play with a group of friends, essentially, and overcome a boss fight. There are so many memories that I've had where the biggest thing for me was a kill on the Lich King, the final boss of the third expansion of World of Warcraft, or the second expansion of World of Warcraft. And it was 2 o'clock in the morning. We'd done about 17 attempts on it. Everyone's morale was so low because we couldn't get this last phase down. And this one call from me as a tank and one of the guys at DPS who noticed what was going wrong caused us to bypass where we were failing. We got the kill and I woke up all the neighbours. We had knocks on the door because I basically jumped out of my seat and gone, we've killed him! Yes! They thought something had happened. And a murder had been committed. They were like,
So
what's happened in here? We heard someone's dead? Like no, he's just killed. Like, my mum was trying to explain, like, he's just killed a thing in a video game. It's fine, go back to bed. And my neighbours are like, what the fuck do you mean, go back to bed? Like, we're angry, we were asleep. Like, but everyone was buzzing. And there was no elitism. Everyone was doing the best they could. We had loads of people that had pumped thousands of gold into food making, into flask making, into potions, enchanting people's gear, and it all became worth it. And I don't get that same sense from any other game that I've played MMO-wise after, because it is meta, YouTube guide,
Yeah.
and it's why I can't get into an MMO. Like, I wanted to play, I still do want to play Destiny 2, and I sit down and I look at all these, like, how to play Warlock, how to play Hunter, and it's farm this gun, farm this, and I'm like, oh my god, can I not just play the game?
So broken.
Yeah, it's like, this
Try
is currently the best thing. And I'm like, maybe just MMOs aren't for me anymore. It kind of puts me off a little bit. But I get that there's a meta. But for me, I want to be the guy that goes into that game, has a fuck around with some of the guns, finds something that works for me, but I'm still bringing something to the table. I'm still performing. And I can't. I just
that's
can't.
how I am.
I am full
Exactly
on
how I
meta
am.
in Destiny.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I just
My
can't.
gear is peak.
I'm guessing you've got one piece of gear, haven't you? Is that? I'm sensing a huge
has
sarcasm. Right.
The only thing I have that's not even correctly is that my defense is high enough, but it's not really high enough.
God.
The rest is just complete garbage.
But yeah, no, like the group I play with a lot.
Spin this.
2 of them are very meta people. Like they watch a video, they put that thing on, and they think that's meta because the video said it's meta, right? And
Yeah.
my other mate, him and I are like the exact opposite. We're always the guys who are running like something you probably will never see, and they always get so mad sometimes when we play with them. Can't you just run the normal stuff? No. It's boring. It's too easy. Like,
Yeah.
meta sometimes it's just so like brain dead simple, where it's like A plus B equals C. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, give me something that's like cool and technical
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, I have to do something in order for something to work. Like, that's way cooler than
Yeah, I completely get it,
just
Neville.
working.
Completely get
But
it.
it's also my soul's like narcissism in my head. Like, give me challenge.
But it's like I get like comments, either Twitch whispers or like DMs on Discord or anything. A big one's YouTube, to be honest, where you're playing a roguelike game and someone says, you should have taken this thing. Like this card, this option.
yeah.
I'm like,
That's
yeah, but
yeah.
if you actually watch the video with sound, you will audibly hear me say, I'm gonna try this because why not? Like, I want to see how something actually unfolds, because if people keep picking the same cards to make the same deck, like,
the
you
same-
basically,
Yeah.
it's like
You're not
watching the
playing a
same, it's like watching the same film over and over again. You know what's gonna happen every single time.
Yep.
I want to see what happens
That
when I've
card
got...
is statistically 10% more damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, so you're gonna hinder your own progress and not kill that boss. Well, yes, I am actually, but what happens if I kill it?
Yeah, you know, you gotta ask them, do you know what the card I picked actually does?
Exactly.
Then they'd be like, it took you 1 minute 28 seconds. The other card would be 125.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You're
that, and
inefficient.
I don't have time for it. Like my Shadow of Depth video that went out the other week, that roguelike that I played, the top-down one. Someone's like, you need to sell the weapons that you're not using so you get more money. And I even say in the video, oh fuck, I should have sold the weapons. Like, watch the damn content and understand before you start saying shit is number one. But also, let people make those
the moment you
mistakes.
miss the sell, they're like,
You
no,
know.
I can't watch this guy.
Yeah.
You know what? Some people would probably be like that watching a video or a live stream. As soon as it's, I'm not being shown what I want to see, you know, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Like, what
The,
the?
the moment you're not doing the
simple,
meta,
right?
they're like, what the fuck is this guy?
I don't understand it. I'll never forget playing Curse of the Dead Gods, having someone come into chat saying, why are you using pistol and dagger? It's shit combo. I then flawlessly kill every single boss, and that person just, okay, fair enough. You've shown me exactly what can be happened. You get an extra dash whenever you do the 1-2 combo with pistol combo. With dagger, you dash backwards. Like, it's an extra iframe. Fair enough. You've taught me something. Well, good. You could have also sat there and waited for that to happen, or tried it yourself.
Yep.
Like,
Game
it's-
developers don't put stuff in the game that's useless.
have you played Bellright? We got.
I think his name is Philip.
I think he's there. Yeah, he is pretty useless. Yeah, he's not good. Bloody Philip. I like how there was clarity in chat as well yesterday. If there are any Philips in chat, he doesn't mean you. Like, yep. Well, shit.
Join chat. You're useless. What?
Panda is basically my lawyer in Twitch chat at that point. Like, oh, it's fucking marvelous. Right. Good chat, boys. I'm seeing that it's like 3:45. Are you all free to join for some lethal meme? Fancy doing a bit of spookums, or what are we thinking?
I can live with the space.
I'm currently reeling in a fish, but yes, I'll join once the fish is in my grasp.
Sound. Well, I'll give you 17 minutes, and I'll go and make a coffee then. Yeah. What was the longest catch? I don't remember. Oh, was it 7? What was that? What was that one
the
catch?
one you caught in Africa.
Oh no! Yeah. When you got, oh my god, fuck that thing, man! I'm 2 pounds.
That's what I mean. God. It was like well, I can't remember how long it was. It was definitely double digits.
It was like 18 minutes, I think.
It was.
And you guys were like, oh yeah, it can't be that long. I'm still like, I've been reeling this thing for fucking ages. I finally get it in, and you guys are like, oh my god, you weren't kidding. I'm like.
Yeah, when we saw it and we were on that stupidly small tension line as well, it's just like, how the fuck has that not snapped? Like,
you guys were like, I'm sitting here like, I've been reeling this thing for ages. Oh yeah, mate. Oh sure. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I have for the whole fucking afternoon.
Didn't you spare the fish in the end?
You guys.
That was spearfish. That was. Yeah, it fucking was.
Oh, yeah,
I'll start lethal and take a quick break.
Sounds right. Well, then I will go BRB and get a coffee top up, I think. So I'll see you boys in a sec. BRB.